Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's that time again. It's Tuesday night, it's bat rep time, and I have been absolutely going crazy rebasing, painting and working on this list. I've managed to put together a brigade led by Abaddon himself, and in this brigade it will be 14 command points. Well, let's have a look at what we've done. Alright, so up front, none other than the man himself, Abaddon the Despoiler. Here he is in all his glory, crushing an Imperial fist. I couldn't even say it. Alright, next up we've got the Lord of the Possession. He's all done and ready to go in this list. He's the second HQ. Third up we got a Warsmith. Here he is with his combi bolter and his mace ready. And then fourth, over here we've got a Chaos Champion with a power axe. So the reason there's 4 HQs is because without Abaddon this will still be a brigade. Alright, so 6 troops choices. We've got 1, 2, 3 5-man Chaos Space Marines with bolters and a las cannon. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 5-man Chaos Space Marines again, and in each of them units they got Flamer, Combi Flamer and a Power Axe. So that's the 6 troops across the center here. So 30 Marines, 3 of them armed for close combat with their chainswords and flamers, and 3 of them armed for long distance combat with bolters and las cannons. I like to mix it up. So next we'll go into our elites. So we have 1 Greater Possessed, 1 Hellbrute with Rocket and Twin Las, and another Greater Possessed. So that's our 3 elite choices. Then into fast attack. Over here I'm still painting them up, so I apologise about that. Is my 3 Chaos Spawn that I'm using from Age of Sigmar models, because I just hate the Chaos Spawn models and these ones just look so much cooler. So these are going to be my 3 fast attack spawns. They're made from like the Vargeist or Crypt Ghoul. There's whichever one you want to call it. Okay, then in heavy support we got 1, 2, 3 fully painted Venom Crawlers. There they are. I have no idea how good these are going to be, but I've painted up 3 of them because they're the coolest models ever. So they're going to be making their debut tonight. Hopefully they smash face. So as you can see, that's a brigade at 1750, led by Abaddon. We'll just slowly pan over all the awesomeness. As you can see too, I have been rebasing them all to be, they're all in like rubbled buildings to represent that these guys fight the eternal siege. So that took a fair bit of work, but it was worth doing. So I'll get down to the club, guys, and see what my opponent's got in store for me in his list, and we'll go to war. Cheers. Alright guys, we've gotten down the club and Trent's whipped out his Dark Angels. So we've got a battalion here today and 2, what did you say about?
Vanguards.
Vanguards. So let's go through it. So for his 4 HQs, at the front here we've got Ezekiel, and then is this guy just a...
Azrael.
That's Azrael. So we've got Azrael, we've got Ezekiel, then behind here, is this a lieutenant?
Yep.
Yep, so we've got a cool little lieutenant, and he's also got his Death Watch thing on, because you know he jumps in and out of job roles. And then we've also got a, what's he, Tech Priest guy.
Tech Marine.
Tech Marine, thank you Trent. Alright, so they're the 4 HQs. Then for troops, we've got oh fuck, I'm having a brain squad me. 1, 2, 3 troops. These guys have got Power Sword, Grenade Launcher, Power Sword, Grenade Launcher, and by the looks of things, these guys have got a Heavy Bolter. Now we've got 6 elites, so we've got an Apothecary. This looks like a new addition to the army, so we'll just have a bit of a geeze at this guy.
He's been paid for a while.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's new to the channel, so we've got him on there. Then we've got Aggressors. We got Dreadnought, Venerable. So we got one Venerable Dreadnought, one Redemptor Dreadnought, another Venerable Dreadnought, and then we also have a banner. So that's the 6 elite choices. So Trent's rocking 10 command points. Then also he's got 8 Hellblasters. So these just your middle range Hellblasters.
Yeah,
yep. So strength 7 ones. Yep. And then we've got a deep striking squad with plasma as well. So that's the list. Looking really snazzy. Good work, Trent. So we'll roll up a mission and we'll see what the go is. Alright guys, we've rolled up a mission and it is Spoils of War. So the first objective is under these spiders. There's another objective here in the centre. Oh, by the way, that's Maelstrom. There's another objective here. There is another one here. And on the Dark Angel side we've got 1, 2, so that's 6. So, for deployment, Trent set up first. He's got scouts up here, overlooking the battlefield. He's got a unit of intercessors here. Big boy dreadnought here. Big blob of just green. He's got another big blob of green here. So he's got troops, aggressors. So I think that's Azrael. And some more guys in here. And in Deep Strike Reserve he has his Inceptors with plasma. Alright, and if we come around here for the Chaos, I've got all the close combat troops here with the Aspirian Champion on the far right. They're going to make a push forward down this side to take this objective. We've got the long range ones here with the Warsmith to give some reroll ones for the long range. The Hellbrute's also there. Then here we've got 1, 2, 3 spiders, 2 Greater Possessed and the Master of Possession. And then just to mess with him over here we've got 3 of these guys. They got some stuff to eat up here. So we've got the 3 Chaos spawn over here. And then looking down we've got a Batten in Deep Strike Reserve. I just wanted to put him up here as an imposing figure across the thing. Alright, so Trent got set up first, so he's got +1. You've got a dice roll, Trent, so he goes first. So I got a 3, Trent got a 3, so that's a 4. So I'll see if I can seize the initiative on a 6. Come on, Batten, give me the power. That's a 2.
Well, that's a fucking change up, isn't it?
Well, there you go, Trent. You get the first turn.
I was sure you'd win initiative.
No, so Trent's going to have his first turn, and we'll get back to you at the end of it. We'll see what he can do. Alright, end of Dark Angel's turn. These guys moved forward and didn't do anything. Everything pretty much in the centre here. Focused over here. Killed one of my Venom Crawlers. Took 6 wounds off this one and took 4 wounds off that one with the anti-tank weapons. These guys over here didn't do anything, and these guys up here shut down and took one of these spawn down to 1 wound. Trent managed to get in his first turn 4 points for Big Game Hunter and Aerial Denial. Aerial Denial. So not a bad first turn. We'll have the Chaos turn 1 and we'll start blowing some stuff up and see what we can do. Alright, end of Iron Warriors turn 1 and we retaliated in glorious fashion. So in the movement phase, all these guys in here ran. So there's 15 guys and Aspiring Champion there. They ran to there, then they flamed and killed 1 guy and wounded 1 guy. That was what they did on that side. In the centre here, we made a push forward here with these guys. I used the healing thing, so actually, speaking of which, my guy needs to take a wound. Now these 2 Venom Crawlers blew away one of the Venerable Dreadnoughts in here, and then all my las cannons back here combined pretty much blew away the Redemptor Dreadnought that was here. So we've killed 2 Dreadnoughts out of his army and flamed some guys. I didn't score any victory points as far as these go, but I've got objective 5, which is, oh, sorry about that, objective 5 and objective 3, so I can get them next turn, so I hung on to them. Alright, we'll let Trent have his next turn and see what he can do.
It's just a double 6.
Double 6 or double 1?
Alright, end of Dark Angel's turn 2. all this stuff moved into here. Fired over here, blew up one of my venom crawlers. Over here, there was a big push up here. There was a big melee. Lots of guys died on both sides. Azrael cut down some guys. These guys cut down some guys. I cut down some guys. There was also some combined firepower from these shooting across that helped whittle them down. We still got a lot of power axes in there, which is handy though. Over here he charged in and with the venom crawler with his aggressors and got smacked down and got his soul swallowed. And up here these guys got chewed up by this vampire garble and googly goggly man. Alright, so did you score any points, any cards, Trent? They were all about the number 6, weren't they?
I think I got past redemption because...
What's past redemption?
I charge a unit that's like more powerful.
More power rating?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll check that one and we'll get back to yours. Alright, I'll have my turn too and we'll see how we go. Alright, end of Chaos turn 2. These guys shot over here and deleted a few models here and there. Wounded this. Combat in here goes on. We've lost the champion, so we've just got 2... Wait a minute, they're just normal champions. We lost the aspiring champion. In here we dominated the combat, moved forward. Over here, the 2 greater possessed come in here and chopped up a few guys. Azrael giving them a 4-up invulnerable saves, kept them in the game a bit. Here, held the objective. Up here, combat goes on, and combat goes on here. And Abaddon came down over here. His gun didn't do anything to anyone, and he failed his charge. So hopefully he'll do something at some other point in the game. Alright, and also I scored all my cards, so I got both objectives and hold the line. Alright, we'll have Trent's turn 3 and we'll see what happens. Alright, end of Dark Angel's turn 3. Trent utilised all his firepower to blow away the venom crawler. That was about as exciting as the shooting got. The rest of it was a combat round really. He decided not to shoot anything at Abaddon. Not 100% what the decision behind that was. I think it was more because he's hard to kill and the venom crawler was easier, so it was a short kill. Combat here, one of me possessed got beat down. This guy's locked in combat. It's very stalemate at this moment. I've got a guy over here locked in combat with a banner guy, and these guys beat these guys over in combat. So I've still got a gun line up the back, so hopefully I will be able to do some damage with that. Trent only scored 1 victory point this turn. Oh, these guys here pretty much locked up, and this guy's down here. So I'll have my turn 3, and we'll see if these las cannons and everything can't do some watts for. Alright guys, we'll get back to you. Alright, so end of Chaos turn 3. Abaddon ran over here. It's pretty cool. He shot into the Dreadnought with his gauntlet, took off 3 wounds with that, then charged through it with his claw and just gave it a pounding, and also collected me objective 2. In the centre here it was just a mishmash. Azrael cut down the greater possessed. These guys just stayed fighting each other. Not a lot else happened here. Same over here, nothing's really changed over here, or down here. It's just been a bit of a stalemate. The combined firepower of these guys over here though managed to blow away everything that was in here, which got me, I had the long war, so I killed 3 Imperial units, which gave me 3. So I'm on 7 and Trent's on 6 currently. So Trent will have his turn 4. We're both running really low on models, so we'll just see what happens. Alright, he goes for Dark Angel's turn 4. Okay, so end of Dark Angel's turn 4. So in the centre here, not a lot happened. He weapons of the Dark Age Abaddon. Pretty much everything in his army attacked Abaddon and took him down to 1 wound. But the most valiant was Azrael ran in and he cut off 4 wounds off him. But in return, with Drachnien, I rolled a 6, which was 12 attacks. And then I rolled a heap of 5s and 6s. I ended up doing a total of 12 wounds on Azrael and just obliterating him. Was that your Warlord?
Yeah.
Yep, so that was Warlord. So now it's just down to these final stages. Trent did score a couple of points in that turn. What are you on now, Trent?
8.
8, and so we're even. So this next turn will determine, I'll have my turn 4 and we'll get back to you. Still got a lot of firepower over here and a Baden on 1 wound. Let's see what we can do, guys. Alright. Alright guys, end of my turn 4, Chaos. So in the centre here, we've obliterated the Hellblasters with the Baden running in and carving them up. I moved this guy out of combat and then I used all my firepower back here to just obliterate everything else, like the Tech Marine, the Banner, all that sort of stuff. This guy's left on too, so he can probably still do some damage. And the Apothecary's there, but I don't know who he's going to be healing. Still somehow got these 3 spawn over here. They're more just pests, they're not really doing anything. And he's got these guys over here. So Trent's going to have his turn 5 and see if he can't do anything. And I'll get back to you. Baden's still on 1 wound. Alright guys. Alright guys. At the end of Trent's turn 5, things didn't go so well. He's charged in, Baden's cut these guys down, this guy's got the shit beat out of him, and that's all that's left in the middle. And all he has left on the board is these 3 guys over here. So I've still got these 3 spawns still coming for him. Then over here I still have my full gun line of las cannons and Hellbrew. And in the centre we've still got a Baden and my Lord Possession. So I'm currently on 13 points. What were you on, Trent?
8.
8 points, so, and I'm also 5 points ahead, so we're calling it there. There's no point going again because it's getting late here and I'm already starting to feel a bit bad for Trent. So Trent, what was your man of the match?
I think it was Azrael actually swapping those wounds off the Baden.
Well, I was going to say, I'll go with Baden for my man of the match because he stalled his first turn, but then he ran through some guys. But Azrael did run into him and take off 4 wounds, which was pretty impressive, taking him down to the 1. So as we can see here too, there's a bit of a size comparison. It's pretty brave of the little fella to run in there. Any thoughts leaving the game?
I don't know, I think if I could have done, I needed to deal with the spawn somehow.
They were a bit of an annoyance.
They were real useless.
Yeah, I think I'll keep him in the list. So
everything else is pretty much
normal Marines.
Yep. I mean, I think the those spy venom crawlers last a little bit longer than they should have. I think if my guys were a little bit hotter, they would have popped sooner, and then I would have freed up some gun line. Well,
for 130 points, that's what they do. Alright guys, that's the game. Hope you enjoyed it. That was Baden's first turn out, and the Venom Crawlers, and the Greater Possess, which also done well. If you like this stuff, like and subscribe. And we'll also be putting up our Facebook group on the bottom if you want to join, follow along, or come down maybe and have a game with us. Alright, see you guys.